Listen. Make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I see that people have really come together in support of True T and of her getting her channel back. I love it. I love that people are reconciling, honey, that that's our sister, in these YouTube streets, whether we agree with everything she says or does, just the outpour of love that people have for sis is amazing. And I told y'all I was a bit saddened, when I found out her channel was taken down, because I was like, damn, dang, what had happened? Listen, it's like, what was that bad? What was that bad that she did for that to happen? But a lot of people kept saying, oh, well, she was responding to things the wrong way. And, she took things too far. And, I'm going to read some comments of what the people got to say about this, honey, because it's not official until we get comments from the people. And then we will be taking a look at the Married to Medicine reunion looks, honey. Quad 8, honey. Quad 8 down, honey. I love her dress the most. So let's get off into it, you guys. So one person says True T will rise again. I know that's right. Another person says, I can't stand the throw a rock and hide your hand folk. If you can't tell the difference between who is about the mess and who is about the rise of black women, then you choose not to see. Team True T, Queen Sheba, Melachan, and Bondi. I know that's right. Another person says, I stand with True T and I hope she comes back bigger and stronger. I know that's right. Another person says Caramel Rail did start it after TT found out Caramel was stealing her content. Another person comments and says, what a shame to take down another sister. Some people are just not original. TT will come back bigger, better, and stronger. Another person says, what's sad is True T was the only person helping Black Titanic, but yet she lost her channel. I feel like others should have lost their channel as well. Another person comments to that and says, others were not speaking on other people's children, talking about people's mamas and cancer. I was subscribed to her until she went dark. It was like every show she was cussing out a fellow content creator. Her channel became toxic. She needed to focus on the content. She took her own channel down. What do y'all think of that? Another person says the content creator shift came when True T announced she made 10K. And the target began when she started the GoFundMe. Money and envy. Yeah, I hear a lot of people saying that, certain content creators were very jealous of True T. They was jealous of, how passionate, she would be with her content, how funny she would be, how charismatic, she can be. And I feel like all of us content creators, we all have something special, to give our audience. And I feel like we all are family in a sense. Whether you listen to people or not, a lot of us share the same subscribers, and I don't think that they would want, True T or anybody else beefing with her, stealing her content. There have been some people saying she was, bullying certain content creators and, talking bad about them. We all get on here and, we drag people sometimes, right? So I just feel like we're all human. We all make mistakes. And I feel like, know. I just don't want to see, anybody's channel, taken down. We all, get on the mic. We may say some stuff we really don't mean, or, we may get caught up in the moment. We're human. It happens, right? And as content creators, we may not say the right things all the time, right? We may be going through some stuff behind the scenes. You never know why somebody is really showing up the way that they are. You don't know if she was being bullied behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Or hell, it looked like some of y'all have seen some people drag her and she was just responding. You know what I'm saying? So you have to consider a lot of different things. You really do. And I just pray that in the future, everybody collectively, just works out their issues and, create good content for these subscribers that we all share, What do y'all think about that? Can we all just get along? I know some of y'all like, hell no, Miss Robinson. Y'all is a fool. A mess, honey. We go get along, honey. We a family. Another person says, I cannot and will not support chaos and confusion. People don't know how to respectfully disagree. Please know that if it's brought to the public, it's going to bring opinions. That's life. Build a bridge and get over it. It's never that serious. Another person says, I love all the content creators, and if it's something I don't want to hear, I just go to another content creator because they are all good. Another person says, I don't know what those women are talking about. TT did say Caramel was stealing her content. Caramel never responded to her. She kept going at rail. TT does attack people. Why is TT the common denominator? They would respond to her. Another person says, I have heard Caramel steal people's content. One day she stole Mim's whole live that he had researched. They talking about Make It Make Sense. And shout out to Make It Make Sense, Jamie That's Me, and Rodney The Voice, and Gabor. Y'all go and check out the live that they did when they was talking about Portia and Real Housewives of Atlanta and Shamia and the girls, honey. It was so entertaining. I got my whole life, honey. That same person says she also stole my jacked up 57 Chevy. Called her out next time she said 57 Chevy, SMH. Another person says Caramel is a thief. She's always running other people content and she was stealing TT's content and many others. I stopped listening to her on a regular because Caramel doesn't do the work. What she puts out, I've heard before. TT is an original. I pray her channel comes back. Another person says all content creators have different opinions about the content, and that's what I thought this whole thing was about. I don't understand this. Never take food off anyone's table unless you got served a dirty plate, and that only means don't eat there again. It's a shame. Another person says, I want to say this, True T was behind an avatar and those content creators involved went to war against her by striking her page to force TT to reveal herself. Now that her pages were removed, she probably will be able to come back, but she will have to show herself. True T said she would never do it, which is her prerogative. Another person says Caramel Rail, WTT, Chef Don, T from TV, Empress Radio, Shay Renee, PBE, Pastor Braylon Lee, Who Knew, Tink Marche, Dr. Shanita Foster, and Uppity. These are some of the people TT has been attacking on YouTube. Then she was talking about Empress Radio Baby and Uppity's mom was battling cancer. No one was bothering TT and the subs are messy. Content creators need to just focus on the content, and if legal docs are public, anyone who pays for the document should be able to report on it. So what do y'all think of that? I don't have an opinion on it because I don't know of, what they are talking about. I do know, though, more people are up in arms about True T, not having her YouTube channel. So I just pray and hope that all of this is worked out and sis comes back to the platform. Um, we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. On the YT, nobody. So I hope, for the best, you guys. I know a lot of you all are subscribers to her. Y'all hang in there. And I just feel like this is going to be, worked out. I really do. And I wish the best for everybody, involved in the situation. I just want some resolve when it comes to this. Because, like I said, she is loved and, her fans, honey, they've been speaking out. I said, I know that's right. You better show up, better pull up and speak your speech, baby, okay? So, yeah, I hopefully, you guys, everything gets worked out. Now, let's get to these Married to Medicine reunion looks. Like I said, Quad looks the best. I like her hair in that ponytail. I don't know. I just wish it would have been more hair. Like I wish the ponytail was thicker. I wish the swoop was bigger. Y'all remember how we used to wear them swoops, honey, in the 99, early 2000s, honey. Okay, but the dress is sitting. It's sickening. Sitting. Okay, I said, Miss Quad. She got it. Okay? Miss Quad gonna be dragging the girls, honey, down to the reunion. I love the color of Heavenly's dress. It seemed like she had a similar color on season 9, but I liked her dress. I didn't like the choker and the hair being down. I don't know. I don't like chokers. I guess the choker came with the dress. But yeah, Heavenly would have did good if she would have did a half up, half down look with that. Like getting the hair off of her chest, okay? And take that damn choker off. But I love the dress. And Heavenly was one of my favorites. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Quad. I don't know if Heavenly is number 2. So far, I guess, you guys, she's number 2. Let's move on. Contessa's dress was pretty. I felt like she needed a little something like a necklace or something around her neck. She needed a little bit more like jewelry. I like the dress. I just wish she would have accessorized a little bit more. So I don't know if she is my number 3. Let's get to some more women's, honey. But yeah, I liked her hair and I liked her dress, but yeah, it didn't have any accessories, honey. Okay? I didn't see no bracelets. I didn't see no watch. Nothing. Okay, so I see Toya. Why does Toya want to look like a roll of tissue, honey? I'm just playing. Toya, I liked her hair and her makeup. I felt like it was pretty. The dress is pretty. It's just the train of it all. But we'll see how Miss Toya look at the reunion. I felt like she was given more reunion teas than Contessa, though. So I don't know who's top 3. Let me see some more looks. We see Sweet Tea. She got some afro. Heavenly says she copied her damn hairstyle that I guess she had at one of the events. Shout out to Latifah, honey. Her dress is not giving reunion. It's not giving, I want a little access to the money. It looked like Gregory locked up the bank accounts, okay? And it looked like the dress is not giving reunion. It's not dramatic enough. Her hair is pretty and her makeup, right? But I don't know. It doesn't fit this dress. It just, to me, she the worst one. Now, girl, this your second reunion. You supposed to come to slay, okay? The first reunion, we let you slide. Because that's your first reunion. But this your second one, and you missed the mark, okay? Child, Simone. I like the color on her. I just don't like the dress. I like it from the waist down. But I don't know. I don't know. I wish Simone would have did something a little sexier. I like her hair and makeup, though. I like the bob. Heavenly said she didn't like Simone's bob. I liked it. I just don't like the dress from... I don't know. I gotta see it more in person, but the material looked kind of cheap. I saw what she was going for, but I wish she would have been sexier. What was Simone's best reunion look? I would give her... It seemed like season 6. Yeah. She had that ponytail in. She was looking good. But yeah, I like the color on her. I don't know. And Cecil be G'd up and can't help his poor wife, honey. A mess. But I like the color on her. And it's not horrible. But I don't know, you guys. We have to really judge these dresses once we see them on TV. Because just seeing it, a picture on the internet is a little bit different. But my top 3, let me see, everybody. I like Jackie's look. I do. I like the color on her. I liked her hair. I felt like Jackie looked good. She kind of looked like she was getting ready to go work out, though. But I like it. I like it. It's pretty. And I get mad with Jackie because she's a slim woman and, she can, for the most part, wear anything. And I don't feel like Jackie really takes advantage of that, But she looked good, this reunion. I like that color on her. What do y'all think about it? So, I'm going to have to go with Quad. Oh, Mimi looked good too, though. She looked good. But her dress, it was just doing too much. I like the color of her. It was just doing too much. Who is my top 3? Quad. Let me look at Mimi. Oh, Mimi was giving, honey. I like the color of that. It's pretty. I do like it's a lot, though. It's pretty, but it's a lot. But she did more than what Sweet Tea did. Okay? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do Quad, Heavenly, Toya, Jackie. That's what we could do. Mimi, Simone, Sweet Tea, last. Oh, did we do Contessa? Who Contessa? So we got Quad, Heavenly, Toya, Jackie, Contessa, Mimi, Simone, Sweet Tea. That's how I see it. How do y'all see it? Put it in the comments. Who's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth? Put your order in, honey. Okay, who slayed this reunion? And then I got to see Quad sitting down in her dress. She looked real good. So yeah, Quad is definitely number 1, honey. It looked like a Barbie dress. Like, I love it. I love the color. Purple looks so good up against Quad's skin, honey. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.